to talk a little bit about my book. I have a book coming out in February. I'm really excited about it. It's called Join Together. It's been, I think, 5 years in the making. So off and on I've been writing, having to move away from it periodically to take care of other things, and so that's why it's been so long. But it's out and I'm excited, very happy about what God is doing. And this book is to Christian women. It's for single women, it's for married women, but you have to be Christian to really get the most out of the book. And so yeah, it's called Join Together: The Marital Divide Between Culture and Calling. And obviously the title comes from being joined together. Let not man put asunder what God has joined together. And so that's where the title came from. And I'm just excited about the release of my story and the story of others that I've come into contact with. All of that's in the book. Some of my favorite chapters are the resurrection of the trad wife, and I believe that's chapter 9 if my memory serves me, and the difference between culture and calling of wives, and how culture plays a role in how Christian women manage their homes. At the top of the book, you'll see a part that talks about managing marriage. And I don't call my counseling sessions. They're marriage management sessions, because I put the onus back on the woman and the man, if I'm counseling both couples, to be better stewards over what they've been given. I think a lot of times we don't look at marriage as a gift. We don't look at it as something that we have to steward. And so that takes skill. It takes management, and skill is another thing that I just talk about in the book. Being skilled in how you manage your relationship and how you respond to your spouse. The book is primarily geared towards the woman, but I believe that, and it's really woman-centered, woman-focused. I did it that way intentionally because one of the things that I realized when I was healing from stuff in my own marriage was that God was requiring me to take a look at me, that I didn't have the luxury of simply looking at my husband's flaws and everything that he was doing and just justify myself in that. I had to, even though things that were taking place at that particular time were things that he had done, I still had to look at the role that I played in us getting to that point. I think that played a vital role in the titling of the book as well, because when you're joined together with someone, it's like you're knitted together. They're just not responsible for the bad stuff that happens in the marriage. You have to take some ownership. And so, because that's how God dealt with me when I was healing the things in my marriage, I wrote the book that way. And so that's primarily how it's written. It's written to the woman. It's written in a way that's going to hold you accountable to your spirit. It's going to hold you accountable to your actions. It's going to hold you accountable to how you respond to your husband. And it's going to challenge you. And so, it's very interesting how a lot of women remain justified in these levels of self-righteousness, contention, bitterness, resentment. I use those words a lot in the book because those are the things that led me to the place of destruction in my own marriage. And so I hope that you guys grab a copy, and it's gonna be on Barnes & Noble on the 20th. It might release a little bit earlier, I'm not quite sure. So as soon as I get the dates from them, I will definitely post that on my social media page. If you do not follow Join Together on Facebook and Instagram, please go follow. I just started those pages, and more content is definitely coming soon. I did want to start my podcast, my Join Together podcast on YouTube in December, but I need more followers. So I have to have at least 50 followers on my channel to go live. And so I'm waiting until my followers go up. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please go subscribe to YouTube. It's LW-J2G book. LW-J2G book. That's where you go to sign up or to register or to subscribe to YouTube. And then you can look up Join Together. It's with the number 2 on Instagram and Facebook. And please follow, like my pages so that we can grow. I believe that I am called to not just be a helpmeet or a helper to my husband, but I'm also called to support women who don't know how to find their way out of the dark places in their marriages. And so this book is going to challenge them. It's going to help you grow. It's going to help you not just grow in your marriage, but it's also going to challenge you in your relationship with God, because that's where it all starts. That's where it all begins. Okay. So thank you guys. And I will be back with some more content later. Bye.